Hi Scorpio, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is the general week ahead read for your sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever part of your chart that you're here to, because it's there. This is the read. All the housekeeping stuff like decks that I use, how to book a personal reading, subscribing and getting notified of videos coming up is all down below. Let's see what we've got for you this week. Let's see what we've got for Scorpio. Seven of Swords. There's an element of deceit this week. I don't know whether this is you deceiving someone or sneaking. I'm getting sneaking, but I'm not. Skulking around is what I'm. It's kind of like it's underhand. There is something underhand going on. I don't know if this is you or if this is someone around you. Like, but somebody is. One, going around picking up the crumbs, the leftovers. Somebody's going for leftovers, sloppy seconds. I don't know why sloppy seconds came in. And if this is you or them, whoever's doing this, they're going to argue on a technicality that it is the right thing to do. But really, everybody knows it's not morally right what they're doing. So I don't know if this is someone sweeping in on someone's ex that they kind of hope that they break up with. But it's like a friend's ex, and it's like, that was a bit quick to move in, and it's like, you know, it's wrong, like, but it's that kind of grey area, you know, where technically it's right because nobody was really together. It's like Ross and Rachel when he goes, we were on a break, and she's like, well, you cheated on me, and he's like, yeah, but we're on a break. They're both right, but they're both wrong at the same time. It's kind of like that grey area, like technically you weren't together, but technically you were, so because you wanted to get back together, it was like a timeout. So it's kind of like that weird grey area, and that's kind of what I'm getting from this card. So I don't know if someone's going to argue a technicality that when you could call them up and say, call them up on it and go, well, that was wrong, and they go, yeah, but da 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 da, it's a technicality. No. If there's an element of it's wrong, yeah, Knight of Cups is there as well. Whatever it is, it's going to leave you going, well, do I trust you? Because it just feels like if that's where your line is and you're going to argue a technicality to get what you want in a situation, do I trust you? And I don't know if this is like a friend does something and you're like, but do I trust you though anymore? And it's about assessing whether whoever's done this, I mean, it could well be that somebody's cheated and they'll argue on a technicality, like we were on a break, or, you know what I mean? Or I was completely drunk, I had no control of my body, or whatever. And it's like, it's like they try and justify what they did with the technicality. Like, but I was so drunk I couldn't have moved. It was technically rape. Well, no, it's not, because rape is rape. But you can't use it. Yeah, that just feels wrong. Like, if that's what they're coming out with, just run a mile. That's warning. No, that's not okay. To, it's technically this. No, because that's a really serious thing. That if it is that, it's that. It's not. It's technically it is, but it's kind of like they kind of. The more they talk about it, the more they put their foot in it, the more they kind of. It gets more farcical the way they're trying to justify this energy or what they did, and you're sat there going, well, yeah, but do I trust you though? And I kind of feel like you'll be turning your back on them a little bit, because it's like, you don't trust you though, because you've done wrong and now you're just trying to argue your way out of it. Just admit you did wrong and like we can move forward, but you're not even admitting you're wrong. You're arguing that you were right even though you weren't. And it just kind of feels like yeah, like an argument, like back and forth, like, well, I was right, but no, you weren't because of this. Yeah, but technically and it's like they just won't put it down. Like, they won't leave it alone. They're just going to keep arguing with you until you admit they were right, and they're not right. They're not wrong, but they're not right either. It's like, just if you just went, yeah, my bad, shouldn't have done that, you'd have probably trusted them. But the fact that they keep arguing and arguing and arguing, it's almost like they're trying to convince themselves they were right, rather than that their argument is sound, rather than trying to convince you. I mean, you've made your decision up, right? You're like, yeah, but I don't think I trust you, because you're not even going, actually, yeah, do you know what? Now you've highlighted that, maybe I was wrong. And you're like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, at least they admit they did something, even like, yeah, maybe that did cross a line. But they're not. They're just arguing it. They're just arguing it. And I just don't get why. Like, put it down. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally getting, just stop arguing, man. Just stop arguing. But yeah, I really feel like you'll be turning your back on them. Kind of like that's not worth your energy, right? It's not worth investing your energy in someone that's dubious. Oh, what's that one? Ten of Cups has come out upside down. So yeah, this isn't, I'm not by any means trivializing this. This is quite a big thing. And the Ten of Cups is like, but we could have been happy. We could have been great. But you kind of blocked that energy. Like, that's not going to happen now. We're never going to reach full emotional happiness because I kind of don't trust you anymore. I can't have full love and enjoyment and pleasure with you because I kind of don't trust you. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop with you, and it kind of feels like that energy. I mean, they want to work hard and they kind of want to win you back at any costs. They are willing to like work at it and try and regain your trust, but I really don't think you're willing to give it, Scorpio, because I think this has hurt you deeper than you're letting on. Yeah, and you're just kind of done. You're just kind of done with it. Like, no, you had your chance. You've done it, right? This is a mountain we're not going to get over. This is, no, done. Close this chapter. I mean, they're going to keep on. How I promise I'll make it up to you. I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do the other. But I kind of feel like, yeah, you're moving on. Onwards and upwards. Like, you're gathering up your stuff. No, I'm off. Strength as well with it. No thanks, I'm off. So I don't know if this is like, to me it feels like if somebody cheated in the realms of like they kissed someone else or they did a bit of fumbling with someone else, or maybe if they full blown did have an emotional or sexual affair. I don't know if it is. I mean, it's not necessarily, that's not everybody's storyline. This is a general read, right? I'm just reading general energy. But if that's the case, only you can make a decision. But I kind of feel like it's kind of in the realms of like, oh, they had a kiss or they had a bit of a flirty text, and you're like, well, it's cheating. And you're like, they're like, no, it's not cheating because I didn't sleep with them or I didn't do anything with them. And it's like, well, you did because you asked them to your bed and texting, and you're like, or you're emotionally cheating on me because you're messaging. Do you know, it's kind of that technical grey realm. And it's like, well, I say it's cheating, I see it as cheating, and you've betrayed me. And they're like, well, it's not cheating, da 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 da. And you're like, but it is cheating. If somebody else had done that, you'd have said that they cheated on them. So because you've done it, it's not. And it's kind of that grey argument. And it's like, do you know what? No, I don't trust you. If I can't trust you with who you're texting, I can't trust what you're doing. And it's kind of like, yeah, I'm done. And they're like, oh, I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. And you're like, nah, you had the chance to be that person with me and you chose to cheat on me. So no, I'm done. And it kind of feels like that energy, Scorpio. I mean, it takes the strength to get up there, pack everything up and get out of there because you know your worth. And I kind of really think that's the takeaway from this. You know your worth and you know your moral compass, and you know that this person isn't on the same level of morals as you. So they're not meeting your energy. But yeah, I kind of feel like you're done with them. Just done. You're on to the next level. Like, if you want to plant roots, you're planting them in the right place. But this is not the person. This is not where I want to invest my emotional energy anymore. And I kind of really like that energy, Scorpio. I wish that was a better message, but yeah, I really hope that is of some help to you, Scorpio. Hopefully I will see you again next week. Bye for now.